Hello everyone, how's it going? This time we're gonna be reviewing and checking out Pola. She is from the game Azure, and I believe it's from an event, and I'm gonna show it right here. The event, it was called Seaside Coincidence, and apparently she's still permanently available, so you can still get the skin in game from what I understand. Uh, in AmiAmi, she cost about $70. She is on sale, so that's great. And some deeper details about her would be that she came out in November 2023 for 18,000 at the time. Obviously, she's from Azure, and the brand is called Alter, and she is 1/7. Now, opening the box, on mine at least, I did notice that it was cracked on one corner, and I believe it was due to shipping. And it is a new figure, so it's not like it was pre-owned or anything. So sadly, it did came cracked. Now, I personally, I'm not a complete collector where I like the boxes or need the boxes. I'm okay with just having the figure itself. I don't really mind if the box is broken, but just be aware that it did seem when I kind of pressed the other corners that they would break. That is something that I did notice. So take that into account if you're looking for this figure. Now, the figure itself does not come with anything extra. It's just the base and the figure, and that's it. There's no extra accessories, faces, items, or anything for that matter. So, and that's okay. I know sometimes we want to get a lot of bang for our buck, and that's okay, but that's all she comes with. The base is a one peg base, which I kind of have some issues with. I really do like the look that it has, like it's like a water theme, or obviously in the beach, which is nice. I appreciate that at least they didn't leave it just clear. But that one peg, and it's I have issues with it, just because I understand from one side that you cannot essentially put another peg maybe on her other toe because of the shape. Maybe they just didn't want to have two holes on it. But obviously the positioning is kind of complicated, and even on the instruction it does tell you to be careful with it when even screwing it in. I don't know if it's because it breaks, but it's something I don't like. And the reason why I don't like it is because honestly it feels like the figure is gonna fall off. If you're cleaning the figure, if you're moving the figure, you kind of have to be careful how you handle it. The base is flimsy. It's just being held by a little bit, and I actually think that it could break. So I even consider well, how about I kind of just leave her kneeling, and maybe I put her in a different, like a pad or something, and maybe that's what it was supposed to do. That's what I thought, but no. If you leave the figure alone, she will fall face flat, and then the hair would break. So I did test out, how much, and you put the tiniest of pressure, she will fall face forward. So unless you want to put some weight on her back leg or something, she will fall. So that, to me, I was like, okay, can't do that either. But moving on. Pola herself, I think, is very lucky in that she got a figure made for her, which is awesome. I'm not a fan, obviously. I don't know her, but I think it's really cool that she has a figure made. Not a lot of characters get figures made after them, so it's really nice that she did. Moving on to some details. The hair is like a two-tone, and it stands out from the very top is very deep purple, and it gets clearer as it goes to the bottom. And she has these big aviator glasses that sit on her forehead, and you cannot put them down. They're just meant to kind of stay on her head. And lastly, on the front, we have her face expression, which I think it fits her perfectly. It's not exaggerated or overdone. Moving down the figure, we have a good look at her backside. The back is well sculpted, and you can actually see some cool shading on her shoulder blades. Her butt is perfect size, that it fits the overall figure. It doesn't look kind of out of place. And the golden bikini even has the Manju stamped right in the middle. And we cannot forget that starfish on her butt, which is obviously in the skin of the game, so it's cute that they included it. She also has knee-high socks, which I don't get why you would have or why you would wear knee-high socks to the beach, but they look cool either way. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about is that Pola got a figure made, and that's something that we cannot say for all the figures. You know, I know Azure Lane does get a lot of figures made, but it's really nice that they make one of Pola. I actually like when you can kind of sometimes complete some collection or having a lot of figures of them. And this is one of those where, you know, if you look, she only has a pillow cover and a rubber mat. So not a lot of stuff, but still, I mean, you get something, which is nice. Sometimes you don't get anything for a character that you might like. And honestly, that's kind of my conclusion with Pola. She is great. I think the price is fair and she looks really nice. Now, the one thing, if I had to say a downside for me, and this might be for me, is that since I collect and 3D print bigger figures, she does kind of look odd within my collection. So I have to find like a different shelf. So check it out. So if I put her even next to Rem, which is 1/6 of it, she's standing up, it does look a little bit like small, you know, as I kind of pan out further back, but that's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. But with the other figures that I have, like the bigger figures, yeah, she's starting to look a little bit, you know, kind of forgotten there. But it's cute. I think it's really cool, and there's nothing wrong with it. I will definitely find a shelf where she can kind of fit in better with the size of the figures. Maybe I will look for other beach figures and kind of put them in one little shelf and kind of have like a nice background and some chairs. But overall, you know, that's my review of Pola. I definitely think for me, I am keeping her, and that's about it, guys. If you have any questions or comments or anything, feel free to leave them below, and I'll catch you on next week on the next review. Have a great day. Bye.